So, a deck list very close to this 75 that we have here that we're starting with for Alchemy today did well in a standard tournament recently. And the big upgrade this kind of 3-color mid-range deck gets coming from standard to Alchemy is, one, you get to play against more creature decks in Alchemy, which is ideal for a deck like this, I think. And two, we get to play Forsaken Crossroads. And I think it really can't be understated how powerful an effect like Forsaken Crossroads is for these 3-color decks. Like, the Naya Enchantments deck, for example, is just so much better in Alchemy, not only because of the metagame, but because its mana is just that much more consistent on the back of basically getting to play this tri-land that's untapped in half of the games that you play. Or if you're unlucky like me, it's untapped in every game you play. At any rate, this deck is just a lot of value stuff. We've got Kaito and Wedding Announcement to draw cards. We got Rite of Oblivion and Deadly Disputes with plenty of things we don't mind sacrificing. We got some Meathook Massacres. We got some powerful 4-drops. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it goes. Jelly Bean Warlock, thank you for the very generous tier 2 and for the 24 months. Welcome back. The Warlock surveys his new tower up and down. This will do for now. God bless. You get an upgrade in a year. If you get the third tower. Rumplesmith, thank you for the 21 months. Welcome back. Thanks for the 10 months, Sunset Bleach. Look at that, chat. We're already getting mileage out of the pictures in the command. Hey, nice, April. Yeah, that core felt like it had a lot of potential to start with. I'm excited to see where people go. Hey, thanks for the sub gift, Jelly Bean. It's like $40, and more importantly, it's 2/3 of a year. Thanks for sticking around, Pseudonym. It's a QR code for Coinbase, like the Super Bowl commercial. The QR code is for Last Day on Earth. It is a mobile game. Oh, if I can type the command right, it is a mobile game on Android and iOS. We'll be playing for a couple hours at the very end of the stream today. A few hours from now, after we play some Alchemy and Historic. Unless Coinbase offers to pay off my house for me, you will never see logos for them on this year. I'm not going to say there isn't a number that I would shill crypto for, chat, because let's be honest, I'm human, and for low 6 figures, I'd probably put a logo on my stream. But for the amounts of money that crypto companies have offered me year to date, I have always refused to take their dirty, awful money. Obtuse, thanks for the 16 months. Welcome back. Everybody has a price. I'm just aware of mine. There are certain things that it is much more expensive for me to put on my stream than others, and crypto is definitely one of them. You'd want to be a real-life shillionaire. Yeah, definitely. Is Comcast price higher or lower than cryptocurrency? See, the problem with taking money from Comcast is I lose the value of getting to say I told Comcast to go screw themselves. Which, fun fact, I did actually get to do at one point, chat. Comcast reached out to me with an offer one time, and I got to tell them that I only advertise for good products on my channel. Now, all of these 1s and 2s into Kaito seems good. All right, and Kaito just phases himself out here. So I think we just go ahead and start by attacking. Yeah, our curve here is phenomenal, right? Because this is technically 4, 5, and 6, right?
The system can't fix everything. Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Hey, nice prospect. Hope you make it. For Titan o'clock, but you could accomplish something like that by having literally any other country's currencies in any kind of international bank. That's not a unique problem that crypto solved. I think the best thing I heard that described my feelings about why crypto is nonsense is cryptocurrency is a solution looking for a problem to solve. I heard someone phrase it like that one time, and I was like, yep, that is a perfect summation of what's always felt. It's like, why is this? What is it doing? I have the not greedy Legion Angel split. I'm a big fan of 2 Angels main and 2 in the sideboard. A lot of people play the 1-3, and I think that's very silly. King, Andrew, thanks for the overyear. I appreciate it. Welcome back. I think another one of my favorite cryptocurrency summaries is that cryptocurrency and people involved in it are currently speed running, learning in real time why we have all the banking regulations we have today. Just like seeing all of the posts about random crypto guys and gals getting scammed out of their currency in various different ways and no consumer protections and all this other stuff. Okay, they get to pressure my Kaito a little bit here.
Fine.
That's great, April. Okay, so if we attack with Shambling Ghast, we could draw another card with Kaito. I assume they no block here. But even if they block, I just get to make a treasure, right? Oh, and see, this actually works out great for us too. We're in a good spot regardless. Because I get to draw a card, and we get to Rite of Oblivion the... Do I want to kill the Anvil, or do I want to kill the Blood Tithe Harvester? I think I saved the flashback on this to deal with the Anvil. I want to clean the board up right now, so that way they can't kill Kaito unless they have a spell to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean these out. We'll play untapped land. We'll disturb the Hermit. Let's throw the follow, Palu.
Now this is a juicy secret.
It could be right here even to play the Hermit out with a blue up to protect Kaito. Although I guess if they have a Volt Surge or whatever it's called. Yeah, Voltage Surge. I was real close. They would be able to play it around Hermit. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about their creature land. I forgot about their creature land. That's fine.
Mission's compromised. Time to go.
Just play a bunch of flying creatures and kill them that way. We're on the draw this game, question mark? We were not. Looking for some more card advantage at this point. That's not that. Yeah, I could see Voltage Surge not being good enough for Historic for sure. We swapped to Rite of Oblivion, and I think that card's much better in that shell. Maybe to the point where you don't need any of it. Filled out your taxes yet this year? They asked 3 separate times if you've traded crypto, and I can't wait to see how many NFTers get got by the IRS. God bless. Oh my gosh. Well, shoot. That's true. I can Vanishing Verse the Massacre. I think the line is Legion Angel versus the Massacre, right? And to the person who asked, I have not done my taxes yet for the year. One of the biggest downsides to my job is that... that might be okay. One of the biggest downsides to my job is that it involves collecting 1099s at the end of the year from, like, I don't know, a lot of different places. I don't care about covering up the opponent's name. I do care about the game win markers. Let's fix that. Thank you. Thanks for that heads up, Kian's right. This will be the last year that I do it myself. So my taxes from 2021 are just still as an individual. Starting in 2022, I have become a corporation now, champ. We have limited liabilities. Jeff has evolved into Jeff Coat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, them having a follow-up Meathook here is pretty brutal. Are you an official employee? No, you're a 1099 contractor, DFLA. I am our only employee. Unfortunately, I don't even know if it's unfortunate. Like, if I just use my Rite of Oblivion's better, we probably win that. I should have prioritized the fact that I missed Hive of the Eye Tyrant on the board was very critical there, because I was expecting to have a right flashback to clear this, and then this cleared out my right and knocked out my Planeswalker. So I don't know that I even expect this match to be that bad. I'm just going to click submit here. Need to pay more attention to what they have access to. We claim chat as dependence. That is not how that works. I don't even get to offer myself healthcare benefits, April. The only reason this is able to be my job is because Christy gets healthcare benefits from her job at her Fortune 50 company. I've talked about this before, but when my metrics took off, and this had been my full-time job for the second year in a row, Christy and I looked into her getting a different job compared to the one she had, like comparable. Fortune 50 versus Fortune 500 means one of the 50 largest companies in the country, in the United States. Fortune 500 means one of the 500 largest companies, etc. To put the benefits Christie's job provides in perspective, to purchase comparable health insurance independently that we get through her job would cost my family about $30,000 to $35,000 per year. And for people that live outside the United States, the $30,000 to $35,000 per year wouldn't actually cover all medical costs. There's still a deductible that you have to meet, and co-pays, out-of-pocket stuff before that too. BDP. I got a job working for the United Healthcare Group. Am I the baddie? Yeah, I mean, I basically work for Jeff Bezos. You know, it's all capitalism, and we're just living under it, huh? All right, I think we're trading this for this. I guess I could just play another pup and then be able to block here too, though. Maybe we just do that. I know that with this might get us some pushing power next turn. This is my first time playing Spirited Companion in Constructed. I think we're knocking out Blood Artist here. I'm gonna play a card from my hand here. This might be a Mascot Exhibition angle. I am at 5 lands already. I think we get that. We'll save it up for a rainy day. Poor Pups is going down. Terrible pickup. I think I just want to clear out their harvesters here. Just want to keep my life total high. They notably don't have a creature land down here that can exile these right now, so we should have a chance to continue flashing them back. No one's mentioned it, so I assume it's good. It sounds good in my headset, but the audio quality is as good as it's been. I repositioned my microphone a little bit so it wasn't in the camera shot, so it's slightly further off of me, but I think it picks up just fine. No difference. Sweet. Audio's good. Great. It always kind of bothered me that the microphone thing was like hanging out just in the camera shot. Yeah, I actually think I need to put the pile of board games from stacked to my left back up on the shelves, and then they'll be filled on the shelves in front of me, and all the cardboard and stuff from those should help absorb sound a little bit more. Oh, man, shit. They're really good at drawing multiple animals. This matchup does not seem winnable for us. Yeah, we're just super dead here. Cover the walls in Pokemon plushies. Haley actually came down to my office shortly after the Pokemon cast and raided all of her Pokemon plushies back out. She was kind enough to let me borrow them for my backdrop for the Pokemon Unite broadcast over the weekend. Which, speaking of, if anybody missed it, it was kind of awkward. I wasn't able to announce it until like Friday afternoon before it happened. But I actually got a chance to be a part of the first official Pokemon Unite broadcast for North America and Europe. If you missed that, there's an archive up on youtube.com/Pokemon Unite. I was one of their forecasters for that tournament. Savage Dabs, thanks for the follow. The EU finals were very silly. Random gaming like played out of their mind. It was quite the show. Yeah, the broadcast team was top notch. The company that they contracted was superb. Yeah. Gaming Gladiators, formerly TTV, actually just didn't drop a game all day. They just cut right through everything. Yeah, I think Spraggles and I complemented each other very well. I think ideally when you're doing a broadcast like we were doing, you should have someone that's doing kind of high energy, like poppy and fun, and someone who's analytical. So Spraggles and I mixed very well in that regard. Soup Coat Jeff was something you hadn't seen before. I might have gone out and purchased the blazer specifically for my costume for coverage. Yeah, our keep's looking real bad here against an aggro deck. Color commentary and play-by-play. Not specifically. So if you go back and listen to like how Spraggles... Well, so... I wouldn't describe like what I did as play-by-play commentary. Like that's different than technical analysis. Spraggles actually did more of the play-by-play and providing like some color cheeky comments type stuff. What I mean when I say technical analysis, like explaining why the plays are good, etc. Subject matter expert. Yeah. Oh, really? Color commentary refers to subject matter expert? Okay, I guess I'm not familiar with how those terms are described in the sporting industry then. I've heard them used before. I've never heard them defined like that. All right, obviously we're gonna bring in our couple extra sweepers here. I think I'm gonna trim these couple of counter spells. We're honestly, this game and the first one we played, we're really kind of feeling the squeeze of the fact that 7 of my 15 card sideboard is dedicated to Lessons and Legion Angels. Yeah, I was under the impression that play-by-play just described what was going on, and color commentary was the fun one that made things like feel exciting, is what I thought. But if that's not correct. Are there only 14 sideboard cards? Oh my gosh, is my sideboard messed up? All right, we're also light 1 sideboard card apparently. I'm gonna blame Past Jeff on that one. Thanks for the 21 months, Mup. Welcome back. In the gaming space, I think play-by-play is typically the higher energy one. Okay, I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and Vanishing Verse this here before it can get any more value. Past Jeff 100% copied a deck list that had 3 Legion Angels in the sideboard and definitely forgot to replace it. That's exactly what happened. The original creator of this deck was very greedy and had only 1 Legion Angel in the main. All of the faces, chat. The many faces of the Kumano. Can I draw a land, please? Ugh, brutal. Incidental Graveyard Hate has just been kicking our butts so far today. I can't Meathook for 3 here, because then I have to pay 2 extra. I was on the play this game, so this is currently tapped. I think we play this, play Kaito, make an unblockable pass. Brah! Thank you for the 44 months. Welcome back.
Many secrets I don't know, but it's like your defenses aren't even there.
RQR Master X85, one of the OGs. Thank you for the over 6 years. It's been a few trips around the sun. Oh, the LDOE command is, it's from the other bot, isn't it? Oh, so we're attacking. We're hoping to draw a way to get Redain off the board. Redain was just such a beating. Might be a quick day for Alchemy, chat. I'm gonna give this one more chance, but if we just get chewed up and spit out again, this one might not be worth posting to YouTube. Oh, no, wait, I need to put a sideboard card in. Toss an extra Vanishing Verse in there, I think. These to answer problems like Grenade. Yeah, I was kind of expecting this to feel better than the blue-black mid-range deck I've been liking, but so far it's felt real clunky and awkward. Thomas! Thanks for the 2.5 years. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for the follow, Foganor. Yeah, I'm actually in a basement myself, but as you can see from that picture above, I've got a large egress window. So let's let the sunlight in during the day. Eskimo Force, thanks for the half a year. Welcome back. This hand just doesn't do anything, right? This hand does stuff, at least. I'm not familiar with the deck list you're referring to, Prospector. I haven't run out of deck lists from the last couple of Alchemy events I've looked through, so I haven't dug through Untapped for deck lists yet. There hasn't been a shortage of Alchemy or historic things to look at. A lot of standard things port okay to Alchemy. I think although you mentioned a blue-white tempo deck, it's probably playing the white 2-drop that got nerfed. Eyetwitch. I don't have a way to sacrifice this, so it seems like worth bottoming. Unforeseen Power, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. You finished Horizon? I have not. We played Horizon for about 2 hours to start the stream this morning, and we'll be playing it again for 2 hours tomorrow morning and every other morning this week. If you're new to the channel, I play a few different games every single day here on stream. Usually we rotate through them in like 2 to 3 hour segments. What an egress window is. An egress window is a safety feature in a basement. So my basement is 9 feet underground, has 9-foot ceilings in it, and an egress window is large enough for an adult to walk out of, and there is a ladder in it so you can climb up and out. I'll be doing a little bit of Runeterra as a sponsored segment at the end of the week as part of a Prime Gaming promotion. It's on the schedule for Friday. Venturing into dungeons, chat. Chris Legion Angeling. Hey, Malivac, thanks for the entire year. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe in order for a room in a basement to legally be considered a bedroom, it has to contain an egress window, at least in Illinois. I think I remember my realtor saying something about that when we were looking at houses a few years ago. That's correct in Montana? Okay. Window and a closet. Yeah, closets are usually required for something to be considered a bedroom anywhere in the house. That's not specific to the basement. This is, I have to pay 1, right? Yeah, that's fine. You do get bonuses in Runeterra if you have Prime. Yeah, you want to link your Prime account to your Riot account. You'll get some free goodies there. They usually give you wild cards and some other stuff. Follow up with Dart makes a lot of sense, attacking into the 2-2. This card is so powerful. You just like rip a bunch of what's it called out. Is so good. I'm gonna attack for 1 here because putting them to 15 means they're dead to multiples of 5, and I have a bunch of 5 power flyers, which makes that appealing. They didn't target the 2-2 because I wanted to take less damage in the air next turn, and they had another Nadar in hand. You would be surprised what counts as a bedroom in NYC real estate terms. I looked at a 2-bedroom that was a studio apartment with fake walls installed. Rough. All right, so creature deck, I think Doomskar and Verse in, we trim these Malevolent Hermits, I think is the plan here. It's fine. Need a 3rd land, but we're on the draw. Never lucky, chat. I think we're doing this to try and hit our land drop. Now the question is, do I want a Shambling Ghast off the treasure? I don't think so. I think I'm going to foretell the Doomskar off the treasure here, though. What time is the season end? I have no idea. Noon Pacific. Okay. So that's for people not here, not in the United States, like 3 hours from now. Honestly, we might just Doomskar these 2 idiots next turn. Just like, get off my board. Okay. Just like, take my 2 for 1, play the Shambling Ghast. Pretty sweet Planeswalker, chat. Would be a shame if something were to happen to her, though. Damn shame. I'm the bad man.
No encore.
Duh.
secret I can't uncover.
Thanks, Turf. Yeah, the Vodrock deck has a lot of ins and outs that go into it for sure. Definitely one of the harder historic decks to play well. You would not believe, John, the number of 0 followers was created today accounts that tweet obnoxious things at me because their primary account was already blocked. It's actually kind of incredible. These
Now
people.
this is a juicy secret.
I would say these people need to get a hobby, but they claim to be Magic players, so maybe the correct thing would be to say they need to get a different hobby.
Our battle is sure to inspire a song. I always love an audience.
I'm supposed to attack with this, just push the damage.
Time for a sad song.
I know something you don't know.
What's the saying? The only thing Magic players like more than playing Magic is complaining about Magic? We do have a lot of cards flowing here. It's like our deck is desperate, Chad. It heard us say it was on its last legs and it needed to perform or was gonna get the boot. And it's like, no, coach, give me another chance. I can do it. I think my favorite part of the Jeff blocks everyone on Twitter commentary, John, is I have more followers than basically everyone that's ever accused me of blocking everyone on Twitter. And it's like, well, you can clearly see how many people follow my account that obviously aren't blocked because they follow me.
I hope you're ready to lose. Let your blade do the talking.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna make a ninja eat the Wandering Emperor here.
Try not to miss me.
Honestly, another wedding announcement sounds kind of okay. This is a Soaring City bounce your token angle. Attack for a bunch. We'll fire up the Hive. Firing up the Hive means I don't get to play this turn, but means I get to draw 2 cards with the wedding festivities. It's for the Biddies Beetle. Oh, these don't draw cards anymore. I'm dumb. Chad, I'm big dumb. These things have transformed. We've already arrived at the wedding. We're no longer sending out invitations.
I've got friends.
Oh, man, that's brutal. Been there. All right, Esper. You've earned yourself a second chance. Back into the queue we go. Everybody for hanging out this morning. By the way, we've had a few new followers. Welcome back to all the regular viewers as well. My name's Jeff Hoagland. If you're new to the channel, I stream full-time here on Twitch. We play Magic the Gathering, we play Pokemon Unite, we play other different variety games. We're currently working through a playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. Usually, as far as Magic goes, we play 2 Magic decks every single day here on stream, late morning to early afternoon. I've been enjoying Alchemy and Historic a lot personally, so those are the formats we've been focusing on. If you're into that sort of thing and you've been hanging out and you haven't tapped that follow button yet, consider doing that. If you really enjoy the content and you want to help keep me here, consider subscribing to the channel as well. This is my full-time gig, and I wouldn't be able to be here without all of the wonderful folks that support me. Yeah, Harlequin, the downtick on the Eliwick and missing is rough. I think talking about ways to improve Arena's economy is silly and pointless because there's tons of different ways they could improve Arena's economy. They don't need me to tell them the ways. They just have to like pick one they actually want to do, if they even want to do it. All right, sweet. We get a rematch against this aggro deck. Let's see how this goes. Forbidden West has been really good. I'm about 16 hours into it, and I've been enjoying basically every minute of it. It is a fantastic successor to the first game. Exiling Thalia is mediocre if they have another Thalia, but Eyetwitch can threaten to block Elite Spellbinders, so I think I'd rather leave that one in play. I gotta get rid of the Adeline, right? Gonna run away with it otherwise. I'll grab Twitch chat summoning here and kind of hope for the best. All right, one Meathook Massacre off the top, please. Almost had a disaster there. The auto tapper tapping our black there. Would have missed summoning this if we didn't draw the thing. Captain Cretan, thanks for 11 months. Welcome back. Yeah, Duck, there's a non-zero chance. They haven't asked me back yet officially, but I'm hoping that the Pokemon Company was happy with my Unite casting this weekend, and should they ask me to come back in the future, having the office set up this way will make changing my backdrop easier. It was a significant amount of work to remove all the board games from the shelf that had been behind me previously. So if I'm invited to do another cast, I'd like to not have to do that again. Yep. Swap out the Hermits, bring in Doomskars and Vanishing Verse. Being able to see a tiny gremlin walking through my door before they're on camera is also a benefit as well, though. I posted a picture earlier of the new setup as well, but one of the other big things that's convenient is the back. You can see my spaghetti mess here. The back of my setup is actually accessible now, so like if I need to change out a cord or add a new component or something, I can actually do that very easily instead of having to like reach over behind things. You can see the board game still stacked up over here on the right. We gotta get those back on the shelf when time permits. Hey, thanks for the 10 months, Yogi. Welcome back. Thanks for the tier 2. That's very generous of you. You can just drop it in general, Rufio. I put my pictures in Steakhouse. That's also an appropriate place if you're happy with it. If you're sad about your office, salad bar is also appropriate. It depends on your feelings. Post appropriately. So I have a professional backdrop setup, Captain Cretan. However, for the broadcast this past weekend, the other casters did not have access to a professional backdrop setup, and the Pokemon Company requested that all the casters either have an organic background or backdrop background. So for a consistency standpoint, because logistically it was easier for me to remove all that stuff, even though it was a pain, rather than having one look out of place. I've been doing this a while, chat. I have a lot of tools that I know the ins and outs. Oh god, I'm gonna be done with this deck. Our deck is I'm probably gonna post it to YouTube just for farming some clicks, but yeah, this one was just bad. These Thalia matchups were so awful. I mean, to be fair, John, if you watch the Pokemon cast, all of our backgrounds were pretty different. That's just having one person with like a green screen curtain background and 3 other people without is a very stark contrast. Yeah, I don't know. Our deck just felt kind of clunky and bad. We kept having a lot of instances where, like, I had Rites of Oblivion. I didn't feel like I had enough thing to sacrifice. If our deck didn't draw Meathook Massacre in the creature matchup, it didn't feel like we were particularly close to being competitive. It kind of just felt like what this deck was doing at the bottom end, especially in our Kaito draws, felt much, much worse than, like, the blue-black mid-range deck we've been playing. So I think this is my end result for this one. I'm going to click this button and be done with it.